drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Now, grab your glass for some water. Get your picture of that water. Lift that picture of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now, move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Family, move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, move, move, then drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Now take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. Or should I say, take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Shouts out to Brother Kwame. I see you out there, my friend. How are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. It is time for us to raise up our glasses and toast. Have a little conversation. We had a show last night. Man, family. I want to thank y'all for supporting the show last night. Coming out and talking and you know how we do. Let me share the proverbs we worked on last night. We only did 2 of them, but there's 3. Actually, there are 3 per week. He dares to be a fool, and that is the first step in the direction of wisdom. That's from a James Hunniker. One of the ones we worked on last night is to believe in something and not live it is dishonest. That's number 2. That's by Mohandas Gandhi. Next one, you cannot sit on the road to success, for if you do, you will get run over. Anonymous. Man, it is a great, great, great Nia. I got on. I love it. This is a royal yellow. If you can't see, it's like a goldish type yellow. I actually like the lighter, but I love this. I love this color. Like it a little bit lighter, but anyway, I like how this color just. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of excited to be in it this morning. Great. It's going to be a great day today. And family, first I want to remind you that you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. This is a Heart of a Simple production. I'm your host, Brother Tim, and this is the Daily Toast. Strive to blow up your old paradigms. So the Black Signal went out. This morning. I don't have a lot on my mind this morning because I guess I got a lot of it off last night, and that was good. You know, that's good to kind of relieve yourself some of that stress. But I do want y'all to check out an article that I put on there from the ladder, put on the Gye-Nyame Journey Facebook timeline. This trendy diet may be the key to slowing aging, fight disease, and burn belly fat. Alright, so guess what the diet is? Just guess. Take a guess. Now, some of y'all like, it's the African Heritage Diet. No, that'll help too. But this one, once again, is intermittent fasting. We dealt with that maybe 2 years ago. And some of us still deal with it every now and then. You know, it's like, yeah. Yeah, but go and read this nice little article on intermittent fasting off of the ladder. Go and check that out. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you tried it. You know what I'm saying? How does it work for you? Alright, I can't get it off. Hold on. Let me get it off. Boom. Before they try to get up on there and sell me something. You know, they know I like gadgets. It's crazy how nowadays they could just track everything that you look at. They know what you're listening to. All that. You be like, oh my God. It's incredible. Alright, something popped up on. Let's see. Anything else? Oh, to retire at 65, millennials will need to save nearly half of their paycheck. We got the G&J Mall popping off this weekend. Family, hope to see you out there. And also, in addition, we got the African Dance Party for our youth and families from 3 to 6 p.m. That'll be popping off in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Bring your moves. Each one teach one. Wear your traditional African attire or dress as an iconic ancestor. Historians, queens, kings, scientists, activists, etc. This will be at the Millennium Community School. Free with light refreshment. I didn't know. Gotta check the budget. Oh yeah, we doing that in partnership. I don't remember the name of the organization. Apologize for that. Also, I posted up a link of a discussion with Karis One. Real good. He comes about an hour late. So I would jump to about 1 hour and 22 minutes, unless you want to sit through all of the other stuff. We also talked about that lawsuit that the brother is trying to throw on the beer company, and they say, I don't know his DNA, Crab Brewery manager says, as he can't confirm black employees' race in discrimination lawsuit. So they're going to start denying, hey, we're all the same. I pulled myself up by my bootstraps. Why can't you? Ha, ha, ha. Oh, oh, oh. When I started this brewery company, I had absolutely nothing. I was living in my parents' house, saving every dime that I could. Oh, oh my God. Oh, and my dad helped me get a loan to get the brewery. You know, we got a loan for $500,000. Plus, I threw down the $50,000 that I had saved. Come on, fam. Hey, so once again, Sister Regina will be giving her talk, which she shared with us on Coochie Chagalia. If you can, if you're gonna be in there, give her support. We want to send that ancestral energy out there with her, as well as that present moment energy out there with her. Let her know that her children, her children's children, and children's children are depending on her to lay it out for us. Cause she came, she coming with some ideas about philanthropy, and redirecting some of our donations, and really doing some real nation building. So we wanna give her a round of applause. Doper if her day fell on her birthday, not her birth, her day of birth. You know what I'm saying? Because she is a Yah, which means that yesterday, Ujima is her reigning day of power. But like I said, we could take possession of all the days if we understand the moment. You understand what I'm saying? So all right, so let's go on, let's do this toast. Man, let's go. You want to turn the heat up?
It's not cold.
You said it's not cold? What's not? You just said it's cold.
No, I thought that you said it's cold. I was just repeating.
Oh, I ain't say it's cold. I got on my I got on my Daily Toaster long sleeve shirt. I don't know if y'all seen that, right? Got on, my wife cold, but I'm sitting up here in my nice Daily Toaster long sleeve shirt. She looking around the corner jealous because she don't got her day. Her day is tomorrow, and that's orange. I wonder what an orange long sleeve would look like. I wonder how, not what it would look like, but how it would look. All right, let's go. All right, before we do that. All right, family, we got to do our little commercials. Hey, make sure you check out, if you will, our e-course. Brother Hatim, what's the e-course about, brother? What is in the e-course, Brother Hatim? In the e-course, it's a 7-day free e-course. Day 1, talk about unleashing the power in Nguzo Saba. Day 2, understanding how to use the folktales, myths, and legends. Day 3, wisdom mining. Day 4, the power of libation. Day 5, pulling it all together. Day 6, the power of meditation, using a method called meditation by the numbers. Day 7, the 224 self-help process, and the 21-day Nguzo Saba challenge. Talk about all that stuff. Lay it out a little bit for you. Let's see. Oh man, they got my color. Wow. The color of Gye-Nyame is, wow, I wonder if I could go in and make that happen on purpose. Because today the color is yellow. That's dope. I wonder if I could do that. All right, let's see. Also, check out our merch store. Throw that up there as well. And last but not least, let's throw up I'm going to have to start learning how to do some programming. I mean, I've been working on it a little bit here and there, learning some stuff.
Turn the light on.
Boom. That's a tip jar. For those that want to do the Cash App, you can hit us up at cash sign, capital G, capital N, capital J, capital MEDIA. Once again, that's cash sign, capital G, capital N, capital J, capital MEDIA. The EDIA is not capital. Boom. There you go right there. All right, so let's go and get this started, family. Let's get this started. Get our toast together so that we going to celebrate our ancestors. And I could get downstairs and get the clothes ironed. Get out of here because I'm going to have a long day today. As a matter of fact, I need to charge my phone because I'm going to be doing some things live tonight. Live, yeah. I'm not going to necessarily do a show, but I'm going to be doing I'm going to be talking with somebody about doing shows and possibly showing and sharing some of the stuff that I've been working on as far as learning how to master this weapon called the internet and getting stuff out. Brother Kwame say, I don't know Miss Vic and share the same day. Yeah, y'all do. Yeah. Oh, okay. So you one of those that don't believe my wife exists? Okay. So I'm gonna have to make sure you meet Miss Vicky. Brother Kwame said, "What's up, Vic?" Yeah. He don't believe you exist, so I'm gonna have to go. He blind, so if he start feeling on you, I can't get that upset, Yeah, cause I like him thick, right? So, well, I just like him. Let's just say that. That's how I know I just like him, right? All right. Let's see. So we throw up our toast to our creator, by whatever name you choose to call that creator. Lift up our glass and we salute that creator and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to our list of our ancestors and I raise up the glass. Because I can't hold it because it's about a 15-minute read. And I'm loving it. Thank you for adding to the list, and let's continue to keep our ancestors alive. You know what I'm saying? And by doing that, we are adding power to our own legacy. Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert, the Tex, Sanders, Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William, Walter, Chris, Pendergast, Sanaa, Lena, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, Now, Normal X, Pet Mount, Ron, Malika Pakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusef Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pullian, the Luxton brother, Miss Edie Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Lawrence Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renner, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Louis Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melville Hodge, Melville Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bert Beatty, Sarah Weller, B. the Farmer, Akko Sosu, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Eric Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza, Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keechler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mitchell Owens, Booker T. Bolton, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Perky Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Derrida Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Betsy Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Ella Amateur Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lisa Ellen Ohio, Franklin Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Peter Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Saunders Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Didi Mon Aries, Gina Rube Jones, Jana Callahan. William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Filani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFridas Hines, Ines Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scannerberry, Wilson Headley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Eda Cadney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nayland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Tribe, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, Michael Leonard, David Brown, I was right, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Boots Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Dorr, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavers, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Here, Tubman Case, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno, Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary France, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Ms. Vanilla, Alvis Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey, Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Willie Brown, Charles Walker, Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Bernandez, Jacqueline Broaders, Reginald Oliver, Mazarin Coper, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We got Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shank Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Todd, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Mashawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jepson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quincy Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Shawnee Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Goray, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid is in transition, also known as Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gatt, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruth, Elaine Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Henry Monger III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Deshandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Al Lauti, Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem Nkomo, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, Dr. Karimi Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Justin Carl White, Desi Woods, Tilar Woods Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samanda Damon, Ethel Marshall, and Steve Dougie Shelton. We raise up our glass to all of our ancestors and we salute and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to the present moment. We are in the present moment right now. We are on the glorious day of Nia and great Nia to all of you, and a round of applause to all the Nia babies. A round of applause for all the Nia babies. Get it together. Get it together. About to get fired again. You better talk to him, Kwame. You better talk to that, these spiritual animals in the spiritual, they be tripping, right? It's hard, man. It's hard out here for everybody. Even the spirits be like, wanting to take breaks. You don't even get tired. You ain't even in time. You just in between. And it's like, you only got to do a couple of things. My Phoenix eating up all the food. The lion is getting expensive. Then the Phoenix don't want to do the lightning and thunder half the time, and the crowd be asleep. Life of a revolutionary, right? Man, life of a spiritual activist. Good God Almighty. All right, so we raise up our glass. We want to salute this present moment. We want to salute the power in this moment. We want to recognize the power in this moment because we are fueled by the wisdom of our ancestors. We are fueled by the power of our ancestors who are pushing us towards victory, who are trying to get us to build up so that when they come back, they can come back in style, right? Yeah, it's rough on all of us out here. Right? But anyway, we in this moment of power. In this moment of power, when we handle our business, family, what starts to happen is we start clearing the way for our future generations. Right? Of course, they're going to have their struggles, but they should not have to come and face our struggles. Some things we need to conquer. There's a lot we got to conquer in this lifetime, in this moment right now. And we're going to work on that. So we want to salute this moment. And remember that today is Nia. I want you to activate your reticular formation and get out there and seek out Nia with blinders on. Just get some Nia. We need to find some Nia. Be like, hey, Nia, lay down. I ain't going to shoot you. Hit it with a tranquilizer dart. Let it fall asleep for a second. Take a picture of it. Weigh it. Make sure it's healthy out there in the wild. Then release it. Right? Release it. All right. So we want to find Nia. For those that don't speak the language, Nia is purpose. That is the principle of the day. The demonic principle of the day is balance. The color is yellow, as you can see. Rhythm is the hermetic law. Male name for the day is Kofi. Female name is a fool. Once again, give a round of applause for those Nia babies. All right, from there, family, we are moving towards our future generations. We raise up our glass. We toast our future generations. We salute them. Let them know that we out here doing our thing in our moment so that they can have their moment, right? So we toast our children, our children's children onto infinity, and we say, I say, thank you very much. From there, family, we move. We move rapidly. We move forward. And from there, we move to all of our relations, and we got to throw it up for all the relations. We throw it up, and we say, I say. From there, we move to that selfish toast. This is for you. What is that selfish toast? You want it? Come on, what you need? Come on. Come on. Don't be shy. What do you need? All right? In this moment, so that you can move towards the greater you, we toast and we say, I say. Last but not least, what we want to do is we want to toast the most magnificent, the most marvelous, the most beautiful, the wisest, and the strongest, and the bravest individual in the room. I lift my glass up to you, and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. And as we say in Gye-Nyame, we wish you peace, power, joy, and 100, I said 100 years, as well as Ke'e. And we toast and we say, Ashe. It got to be the cork. It's going to cost me an arm and leg to get out here and get all these corks, man, but I got to do all my brews now with cork, because this is, oh my God. I got a couple of orders out there. Need to get a couple more, see how much money I got, because I got to do this in between pay periods. Living that 80 OS life. Listen, make sure you join the Black Signal. Text G&J to 25456. It's up there on top. You know what I'm saying? Join the Black Signal. Text G&J to 25456. All right, this is Brother Hatim. I want to thank you for joining us. And we are out. Man, it's only 6:10. Got time to earn. Might even do creases this morning. Nah, y'all done beat me up about the damn creases. I ain't doing no creases. Not today. But when I get my reparations, I'm gonna be creased out. Creased out. I'm gonna buy some tickets. Me and my kids, we go be traveling. Yup. See the world. That's the elite, right? All right. One love to you as well, Brother Kwame. I am out. Man, Kwame, if you on Facebook, who holding Spreaker down? You the man that holds Spreaker down. What's going on, man? Be switching platforms on the brother. I'm confused now. I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. All right, but family, I'm out.
I thought I heard some oats popping or something.
She is.